haven't been on live for ages. It's the day off from work today, so I thought, let me go live. So here I am. Yeah. So let me just get the live up on my laptop to see if there are any comments coming through at any point, so I don't have to keep scrolling on my phone. Yeah, let's see. Amazing. What I like to see. Hang on, let me fix the background. All right, hello everyone. So you can see from the title, it is New Year's messages. So I'll probably do a pick a card reading. So I can't believe we're in 2025. This year just went by so fast yet so slow. In October was very, very slow. That seemed like a whole year, but we're here now. Woo, happy New Year. So was there anything I needed to say first? I don't think so. So let's go straight into the pick a card portion. So I am going to take some cards out from each deck and I will do 3 groups as usual. Oh, let me move this here. I feel like I haven't done a live in a long time. This last year was jam-packed. I was trying so hard to keep up with my channel, but you know, life happens and I just couldn't keep up with it. So that's why I went away from my channel for a while, because I wanted to be consistent. But now I'm more consistent, so that's great. So let's see, New Year's messages. Wait a second, let me just keep shuffling for group 1. Group 1. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, but I don't have a pencil. It took me a long time to get set up for this reading. I feel like I was procrastinating a lot. I've had a lot of energy today because I've had many shifts within my gifts anyway. I'll just say that. I feel like I'm feeling energy in a different way. Oh, hello everyone who's just joined. Hello, how are you? Yeah, because I've had or experienced so many shifts this year, I feel like I'm feeling energy differently. Like if I see something that I really, really like, if I see something that's really fun or something like that. Hello. Am I a beautiful man? I could be a man if you want me to. I don't know. Well, you can call me a man. I don't care. I am a woman. Thank you. But yeah, I feel, what was I saying? Like I feel energy in a different, wow, 18 people. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, so yesterday I was looking for tarot decks on Etsy and I saw a card deck that I really, really, really liked. And I just got so excited. Like I was feeling energy so differently. Like I was so excited, like, oh, it feels like a rush. Oh my God, I need it. And then it just takes a while to come down from that. It feels like such a rush and so amazing. Like I feel so privileged to feel all these feelings that are feeling different, and my heart chakra is really open. I feel it in my heart chakra, in my mind and everything. It's great. So do you want to eat chicken? You can have chicken bread if you want to. Thank you, unknown shark. Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Happy New Year. Oh, it's very hot. Okay, so we will. So yeah, it's been a bit chaotic this morning. I wanted to come on live at like 11. Oh, I gotta see which pen works. I wanted to come on live at like 11, but now it's 12:47. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Kingy. So yeah, this will be a pick a card reading. If it's a bit chaotic, it's because I feel very chaotic. Oh, 안녕하세요. Hello. I need to ground, I think. I just meditated as well. That meditation was amazing. I haven't meditated in so long because I've been feeling so tired. So I've been falling asleep while I've been meditating, and I've had a headache for the past 2 weeks. So I haven't been able to meditate because of that. So today I was like, we are meditating and I don't care. You know, so that was great. I feel like I'm ungrounded. I need to calm down, guys. Sorry, it's just like, woo, woo, woo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. See you. Okay. So, group 1 for New Year's messages. Whoa. You see the cards are a bit chaotic. They all fell on the floor. Ah, so chaotic. Okay. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay, group 1. What do group 1 need to know for their New Year's messages? I feel like the cards don't want to be read because of how they are being moved, how they are moving. It's like every time I try to shuffle them, they come out of place, and I feel like these aren't to be read just yet. So we'll just open this card deck and then we'll try with these. Ooh, there was a major blockage with those cards. Okay, group 1. New Year's messages. New Year's messages. Group. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna write down some messages too, if any messages want to come through. Messages. Group 1. Hello, how are you? Group 1. I'm just going to close my eyes to feel the energy of group 1. This is how I start all of my readings, so just bear with me. What do group 1 need to know for their New Year's messages? I'm seeing a hand being held out. Let me write that down. Hand held out. Maybe this is like someone helping you out, offering a helping hand. If someone is offering you a helping hand, what are you going to do with that helping hand, group 1? You know, not all help is good help. You don't need everybody's help because some people's help have ulterior motives. Okay, so not all help is good help for your New Year, group 1. What other messages do we have for group 1? Okay. Yeah, so we got the 10 of Wands. I didn't mean to look at your cards, but if you need help, ask for it. But pay attention to who you are asking help from, because if you ask someone for help and they don't know what they're doing, then they can add extra weight to your problems. They can make your problems seem like they're really dragged out still, and you really don't need that in your life. Nobody needs that in their life, group 1. Oh yeah, let me. Hello, Nabrasha. Archie, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming through, everyone. Okay. What messages do we have for group? Oh, I didn't see that card. I'm not looking at the cards. I don't want to see them before I read them. I just want to tap into the energy first. Venus at the bottom of the deck. Everybody's got a plan. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Okay, so that song came through. So don't worry about a thing. Because with the helping hand as well, maybe this could be like someone, well, I don't want to say offering you money, but someone offering you a helping hand that makes you feel wealthy, makes you feel abundant, makes you feel good. And it doesn't mean that you need to worry. Interesting. All right, so group 2. Tapping into the energies of group 2. What are their New Year's messages? Tapping into the energy of group 2. What do they need to know for their new year? I'm seeing a mountain. I'm hearing the saying, all good things come to those who wait. Hello. All good things come to those who wait. Let me write that down. Group 2. All good things come to those who wait. Thank you for staying around for the process, whoever is still here. I saw a mountain. Okay. Mountains come with obstacles, and I'm getting the zodiac sign Capricorn, and the animal of Capricorn is a goat. So the goat can, oh my gosh, the goat can climb mountains, even though the mountain is like flat. So no matter what obstacle comes your way, you can go through it because it's meant for you, group 2. So maybe obstacles are in the way, but they're your obstacles, and it's about learning to love your obstacles, group 2, because it's a part of your journey. Don't ignore parts of your journey because they are difficult. We always like to just remember what's easy, what we glided through. But when we have the most difficult parts of our journey, that's the part of the journey where, okay, I learned this and I learned this and I can apply this to my life. I can apply this to my future endeavors, so yes, we can learn when things are easy, but we can also learn when things are hard. Embrace the challenges. Interesting. And let's go to your tarot deck. I feel like there's not a lot of space on this table, even though I do have a lot of space. So I'm getting the message of you do have space. There is a lot of space around you. You just have to utilize the space. Interesting. And as I was saying space, I'm seeing space. I'm seeing the stars. I'm seeing, like, the glowy parts in space. Like there's a bit of space that's green, and there's some that's blue, and then there's stars, and then there's the planets. Come again, I didn't see that. Oh, what didn't you see? Come again, I didn't see that. Do you mean this card? It's called Divine Devotion. I don't feel like, do you know what, more wants to come out. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you have a lot of space, and also getting to know your space, like in meditation, you see the space within you. So getting to know the space within you through meditation, group 2. All right. You heard it here first. Wow, amazing. I mean, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. 10th house. All right. And then this deck. I feel like this is going to be a long reading session. I didn't mean for it to last this long, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. And group 3. Let's go to group 3. Whew. It's hot. Okay, tapping into the energy of group 3. Tapping into the energy of group 3. Tapping into the energy. I'm getting the vibe to stop shuffling, so I'm going to stop shuffling. Okay, what are we seeing? Maybe it's about stopping what you're doing. You don't need to do the most. Because I could have pushed forward and continued shuffling the cards. Oh, look, we have Divine Devotion again. I could have pushed forward and continued shuffling the cards, and I would have pushed with messages and forced everything. But you don't need to push forward when you feel like you need to stop. That's at a disadvantage to yourself. You're burning yourself out. You're pushing things forward when they're not ready to bloom just yet. I don't even want to use cards, group 3. So what do I do now? Because I don't want to use your cards. The energy is like you don't need cards. It's like, what do you lean too hard into as like a crutch? So I'll give the example of when I was a student in uni and I was on placement. So let's try. So I'm being brought to that example. I used to study my master's in psychotherapeutic counseling, and you could use like worksheets or journaling or journals to help in the sessions, and not everyone needed that. So I feel like I used worksheets as a crutch. Like, I knew I could sit with the client and hear them out, listen to what they're going through without giving them worksheets. But I felt the need to be like, okay, I can use worksheets. They'll find it useful to use worksheets, but did they really need it? Did I just do that because it made me feel comfortable and it's not what the other person needed from me? Did they just need me to listen? Did they just need me to just sit there and be like, yeah, I hear you. So what are you using as a crutch that you don't really need, that's not good for you and what's not good for everyone else? Okay. I feel like just sitting here with you, group 3. I feel like it's important to be comfortable with the silence as well, instead of trying to do things to run away from the silence, to do things just to ignore your internal processes. Embrace each moment, group 3. Embrace your thoughts. Embrace. Even when it's about being mindful about your thoughts, being mindful in the moment. So even if it's when you're washing up and there's no music playing, you're not watching anything, pay attention to what you're thinking about. It's like I'm washing up and you're humming, and then you're randomly thinking, I'm thinking this, maybe you're spiraling, maybe you're thinking of the worst case scenarios that could ever happen. And then you catch yourself, oh, I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that. And then you pull yourself together and then you start thinking straight. So maybe something like that, going on mindful walks. What can you see? You see trees, leaves, green leaves. You can see a road. You can see a bench. What can you hear? You can hear trees rustling in the wind. You can hear kids playing. You can hear cars passing by. What can you feel? I can feel the wind whipping across my face. I can feel the ground as I walk under my feet, you know. So mindfulness will help you, group 3. Wow. Okay. Okay, now I can go to your cards. Wow. Okay. That was powerful. I love that. I'm really excited now. Okay. Let's see. I didn't see that card, even though I was looking at it. I was looking to the side. Okay, there we go. Gemini at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Divine Devotion again at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. Cool. All right, group 3. Let me write mindfulness. Mindfulness. I feel like reading for you guys is grounding me. Because if you saw me at the beginning of this reading, I was I was extremely excited. The energy was all over the place. Okay. What is that card? I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Ooh. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Life's what you make it, so come on, come on. Sorry, I'm just tidying up the space a little so I can just make room. Oh, I didn't do this one. Yeah, I was just singing Life's What You Make It by Hannah Montana. Oh, yeah, Life's What You Make It by Hannah Montana. And that's all about living the life that you're living, basically. So make the best of it. Because who else are you going to be? What other life are you going to live? No one else's. So just do what you can to enjoy your time being you and the life that you actually have right now. All right. These cards do not want to come out properly, so I'll just leave it with the 2. Okay. Life's what you make it, so come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Can we see? All right. Okay, great. So over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the next card. Yeah, great, thank you. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. To choose which group is for you, I'll probably put the timestamps in the description box. And let's get to group 1. I forgot my introduction then. That's what I say in my readings. Let's see. Life's what you make it, so let's make it right. Okay, let me just bring my singing bowl. All right, let's go group 1. So we have Soul Child. Oh, I don't remember this card in the deck. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, that's powerful. I'm getting the message of remember who you are. Do not forget who you are. You came here for a purpose. And enjoy and embrace life with both hands. Okay, and then we have 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, your written message was hand held out. The 8 of Cups. The Fool. And the 2 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Do you know what I'm getting? The message of, because I wrote down the message, hand held out, I'm getting that this is the hand held out by the universe. This is the universe's hand saying, take my hand, I will lead you to where you want to go, to where you need to be, to where you need to go next. Because things seem like a burden. You're forcing life to happen. You are dragging your life with you instead of being in the moment, instead of enjoying the moments, instead of, what's the word I've been using? Being engrossed in your life. Take the universe's hand, leave what isn't emotionally fulfilling you behind, and trust that, trust in where I'm leading you, because I got you. Something about this reading is saying I've got you, and it's important you take note to the little the little signs that you are seeing. I'm not saying repeated numbers, because I feel like I don't really believe in that, because I see repeated numbers all the time. 111, 222. I feel like that's is kind of regurgitated in the spiritual community, and it doesn't make sense for every single person. So when I say pay attention to the signs, I'm saying, like, if you think of something and then it pops up the next day, and then you're thinking, oh, I thought of that yesterday. And if you have a conversation about something and you've never heard a conversation like it before, and then next thing you know, oh, this conversation is happening and I had this conversation the other day. What are the chances? I feel like that makes you seem like you're on the right path and your life is changing. Your path is changing. And it's about moving with that change and not ignoring it, embracing it and moving with those changes. Let me read from the guidebook. Why is everything so chaotic today? The lid fell down for this deck. There we go. What did I just do? Guys, I am confusing myself right now. Where was that? Oh, I know where that was. Okay, so now your reading is very chaotic. I don't know if my energy is transferring onto your reading, but, you know, with the heaviness of life brings chaos and heaviness, burdens that you don't need. It's about releasing that weight because you don't need it. You do not need that. So let's look at the soul child. 14. So spiritual rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. Your soul has been longing, preparing for a new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and consequent inner transformation is here. Take your time to emerge. It's like taking the leap and emerging as a new person. Let me read that sentence again. Take your time to emerge and enjoy getting to know this new self and the new life now beginning. It is a spiritual dawn, the beginning of a fresh chapter in your soul journey, and something to be acknowledged and celebrated. Take your time to explore, to test your wings. Explore and test your wings. Let me read that sentence again. Take your time to explore, to test your wings, and take spiritual flight with a renewed sense of trust and confidence in yourself and your unique soul journey. When you take spiritual flight, like the Fool, that's trusting in the universe and using the universe's hand, the metaphorical hand, to move you forward, to help you on your journey. Oh, that's powerful, group 1. Wow, I love that. All right, so shall we move on to your next cards, wherever they are? Wait a damn second. I don't know what I've done to your group 1. Okay. Are these all your cards? Okay. Grounding. I'll just take them. Divine devotion. Yeah, that was at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like divine devotion is for everyone because it came out at the bottom of the deck for group 2 and group 3. So it really wants to be read. All that chaos was for a reason. When the lid dropped and I accidentally put all the cards into the box with the Soul Star card deck as well. So this card wants to be read. It's about embracing the journey, embrace the time as the Fool, where you are jumping into new territory with a helping hand from the universe, because this is where you're meant to be now. That is your New Year's message. And ground yourself as well. Like, it could be so easy to go off the rails in the Fool energy, like take things for granted. Just because you are trusting in the universe doesn't mean you don't have to have a place to live. Just because you're trusting in the universe, it doesn't mean you shouldn't have money. I'm getting like, just because you're trusting in the universe and in the Fool energy, it doesn't mean that you have to get lost in the spiritual realm. We are on Earth, group 1. Did I mention meditation with you or someone else? I think that was group 3. But I feel like meditation is important for you to ground yourself in the physical world, because maybe you're a very spiritual person, and with all that talk about the universe and the universe being your hand, helping hand, and the the messages have just gone out of my head. But you need to ground yourself into the physical world, as well as having trust in the spiritual world. I hope that makes sense. And then we have Aries. Again, taking the lead in your life. Yes, the universe is pulling the strings, but also you need to take action too. Inspired action. just because the universe is doing some work, you need to meet the universe halfway by you doing what you love doing. And then the universe will give you, not even the universe will give you, you will live the life that you desire, because you are taking a stand, you are moving forward based off your own inner compass, based on your own inner pull. With Aries, it's giving, I know what I want, so I'm going to get it. No one's going to stop me. I'm going to do what it takes to get out of here and get into a space where I know I want to be. I'm getting the message of when you wake up and your foot hits the ground, even the devil is scared. That's a saying. So it's like nothing will hold you back. Nothing can hold you back. There are no boundaries, Group 1. There are no boundaries. We have April. That's Taurus season, right? Hills, obstacles to overcome. Wow, I got so many cards for you. Anyway, flute. I'm getting, with the flute, I was getting the image of Harry Potter, where they are in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, when they're in the restricted area and there are dogs, the two-headed dogs in the locked room, and the harp is playing and the dogs are sleeping. So I'm getting this image of taming the beast, so that, yeah, because Aries can be wild, but it's all about taming the beast, taming that wild side of yourself, so that you can find balance and inner harmony, so that you don't lose balance, so that you don't lose focus. Because I was saying that it's all about balance of the spiritual and the physical world. So you have to have that balance so you don't get lost in the spiritual world or lost in the physical world. Two of them come hand in hand. Wow, that's very interesting. And I'm getting like the strength card as well, taming that wild side to get what you want. Ooh, we have chain of events that will affect your life. We have November, Sagittarius season. And we have, guys, not the harp. Harry Potter. Ah! Guys, that is, wow. You see all the synchronicities. Hello, Jolie. You see all the synchronicities in this reading. I was talking about Harry Potter, and then the harp came up. I was talking about a helping hand from the universe, and I got the Fool and the Two of Cups. And I was talking about synchronicities, not just about numbers, but also about having a conversation, and then the next thing you know, you're hearing the same conversation again. So pay attention to the synchronicities in your life at this time in the new year. Happy New Year! Whew, guys. Because things that are supposed to happen in your life will happen. You will notice a lot of things that will just link together and will take you to where you're meant to be in the new year. So, or just this whole year. So enjoy each moment, find balance. I was just about to say find that restraint, but find that restraint within you so you don't go off the rails. Shall we go to your charms? I love this reading so much. Oops. We have a man. It's giving romance. I'm getting romanticize your life, group 1. What do you want your life to look like? And trust that the universe is helping you out to get to where you want and what you want. This is Jerry chasing the cheese, or even getting the cheese, because he's not chasing anymore, it's in his hands. It's about trusting that where you're meant to be is already with you. What you want, you can get. What you need, you already have. Embrace that, love that, and you will get to where you need to be. You will always where you need to be, because you are learning the lessons that you need to learn along the way. You always have what you need, even if you don't see it. It's all necessary for your journey. Woo, girl. And then we have Sushi, the goodness in life. Yes, embrace everything, camera. Take attention, pay attention, because you can go back to what you've learned. You can go back to specific moments in your life and you can think, wow, I really went through that. I wasn't paying much attention to that part of my life. I didn't embrace that part of my life, but I'm remembering it now, and I feel like, oh, I wish I would have paid more attention. I wish I would have thought more about it or something. But we always have our memories. Take more pictures, group 1. Let me get one more. Ambulance. These messages are much needed. So there's a lot of healing along your path, group 1. Let me just sit with the ambulance. I feel like the ambulance is the helping hand. It comes in when you need it the most, and then it goes away just as fast. So take help when it's offered. Don't ignore that help unless it's unhealthy for you. You can learn from unhelpful help as well. Because with help, it could be based on other people's projections, and their projections won't help you. It could be based on what they want for their life, but what they want for their life won't work for your life. So why are you taking that help or that advice, whatever that looks like to you? Wow, yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for your reading anyway, group 1. Wow. They were great messages. I felt that. I've missed reading for you guys. I've missed being on live. But anyway, that was the end of your reading. Thank you for watching, group 1. Let's go to group 2. What did you think of that reading? Wow. Wait a second. Oh, no, that's not your group. What about us? Okay. Moving on to group 2. I don't know why my voice just did that. It was like, moving on. Let me take some water. Okay, group 2, this is your reading. Jackies, am I saying your name right? Are you here for your group? Okay, so group 2, let me read these messages first, and then we'll go to your cards. So group 2, all good things come to those who wait. I saw a mountain. All right, so let's look at your cards. We have invitation to connect. And then we have karmic clearing. There's so many details in these cards. I love them so much. Wow. These two are very big energies, because do you see the size of the two people? So this person is big. This person is big. This person is above the earth. So it's not in the earth. I'm getting the word omnipresent. What does that mean? I know what that word is, but what does it mean? Let me get my phone. Wait a second. Omnipresent. Does it mean it's not real, but it's still there and you can feel the presence? Let me see. Omnipresent. Omnipresent, everywhere at the same time. I'm getting the message of two things can be true at the same time as well. The omnipresent God, ubiquitous refer to the quality of being everywhere. Yeah, that makes sense with the person over the earth. And then we have, maybe this person is God. Maybe this person is just a big figure in this person's life. And maybe this person is above the mountain. Very interesting. I feel like there's a message within that. Do you know what? I feel like I should get to that message last. I feel like a big message wants to come through, but it's not coming through just yet. So let's be patient. We have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, all 2 sevens, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Why did I just say that there are many sevens in this reading when there's only this 1 7? I thought that this was a 7, but it's not. It's number 9. So 7 is the crown chakra. It's about having I'm getting like meditate. Meditation was important for group 1. Meditation is important for group 2. I feel like I mentioned it in group 3's opening messages as well. Meditate to open up your crown chakra because I feel like downloads need to happen. Okay, so there, 9 of Swords. Maybe you're second guessing yourself. Maybe there's a lack of self-trust here. Maybe you are not even debating, maybe you are like second guessing whether something will happen. Because trees take a long time to grow and you're wondering, oh, is this tree ever going to bloom? Will I ever see the vision of the tree? But no, you need to have patience. The 9 of Swords is impatient. I feel like detachment is an important message here. I think a lot, I've been thinking a lot about detachment lately. And it's very unhealthy to worry about something, to think about something so much that it becomes you, and it's just very unhelpful to be attached. Because if you're thinking and thinking and thinking about something, that means you are attached to something, attached to the process, attached to the end goal, attached to a vision of something, attached to your own thoughts about something, and that's not healthy. That means you are attached. Find a way to detach yourself from the process, from the end goal, and just embrace it for what it is, for where it is. Yeah, because all good things come to those who wait, which is what I said in the beginning of the reading. And the mountain is a process. You know, we can't skip the mountain. We can't be at the bottom and then all of a sudden, wow, I'm at the top. This is amazing. I'm seeing all the views and I've learned all the things that I need to learn. But the mountain is a slow process. We can't get to the top of the mountain until we have gone through the difficult parts of the mountain, until we have walked through some of the water that may be on the mountain until we have climbed over rock and stone and boulders to get to the top of the mountain. You know, so there's going to be all kinds of things in the way, and we can't overthink these obstacles because it's a mountain. What are we going to do about these stones, about these rocks, boulders, water? Nothing, because it's the mountain. It's a mountain. It's what a mountain represents. It represents challenges and difficulties, mental strength. Strengthen your mentality for the mountain so that you can overcome the boulders, the stones, the rocks, the water, the trees, everything. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean, I hope. Once you do release attachments, you know, then you can enjoy life. Life will begin to happen because maybe you haven't been able to enjoy life, enjoy the small things, enjoy. But when you begin to enjoy, embrace it all, go with the flow, feel the flow within your body, go with the flow of the mountain. Oh, there's a boulder. Okay, I'll just take little steps to climb over the boulder. Oh, there's water. What kind of strategies can I use to walk across the water without drowning, you know? So, oh, wow. All these obstacles that are in your way, it is to do with your karma. All these things that are in your way are lessons to be learned. So karma is about lessons that we are meant to learn, that we are meant to overcome. It's just meant for us. Ooh. Do you know what? Let me read Invitation to Connect from the book and Karmic Clearing. Which one first? Karmic Clearing, number 5. I'm getting Mambo number 5. Let me look at the lyrics to that song. That is very random, but let's see. Mambo number 5. Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice. Sorry, I'm just reading the lyrics. Bear with me. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita is all I need, a little bit of Tina is what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me a man. Interesting. Maybe there are many people that are meant to come into... Oh, hi, Sun Sis. Wow, I remember you. Maybe there are many people in your life that will come along to teach you some lessons along the way. So if that's a situationship, and hi, Happy New Year. If that's a situationship and it's not healthy for you, what can you learn from that person? What can you learn from this experience? If you are at a shop one day and you are in an argument, I don't know, what can you learn from this argument? If you are in a shop and someone helps you, wow, I feel touched by this help, and now that's a cool memory. I don't know, but whatever. That's just what comes from the song. Well, anyway, Karmic Clearing, let's read this. And then we'll read Invitation to Connect. So Karmic Clearing. You are fast outgrowing a level of consciousness to which particular wounds, issues, and struggles are attached. Did I not just talk about attachment? As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues and difficulties will cease to have a grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place for you through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for an old wound to be released once and for all. It is your time to allow divine love to absorb your suffering, freeing you from a stubborn cycle of past pain. All life experiences must change. This is nature, yet sometimes the more painful the human struggles have been, the more difficult it can be to release the pain and any associated memories or scars. So I'll just say this. The more difficult it can be to release that pain and any associated memories or scars, that could be the attachment, because we can be attached to memories. We can be so attached to our scars, because what would life look like without them? It's like we become accustomed to the pain, to the scars, to the memories, that we are scared to look at life outside of them. Who am I without those scars, memories? Who will I become? I'm scared. Release those fears somehow. Release that attachment somehow through therapy, through journaling, through talking about it to whoever you trust. Back to the messages. It has been noted by the spiritual world that you are in need of spiritual divine intervention to help clear a pattern that was once lodged in your body, mind, and soul. It is time to surrender yourself into love. You are able to soften and release your attachment to the struggle. Attachment. Let yourself receive now, for divine love offers healing and freedom. 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 Detachment from the process. Guys, let me just drink my water, because that is a word. That's on period. Okay. And let's read Invitation to Connect. What's that, number 19? A little bit of Jessica in my... I haven't heard that song in years and years and years and years. It's funny that it came up in your reading. Wow. Okay. So, invitation to connect. Love exists throughout our universe, both in this earthly dimension, which most of humanity considers... Oh, let me read that again. Love exists throughout the universe, both in this earthly dimension, which was of humanity, considers the one and only reality, and beyond. Love exists, thrives, and manifests itself in infinite forms. There are countless loving beings dwelling in expansive realities of higher consciousness who do not belong to the human race, and yet are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help. While some fear the unknown, and that fear expresses itself in a closed mind or a reluctance to express ideas that others may ridicule, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. There are beings from other worlds that recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will benefit from this individually and help the planet, so you are being offered an invitation to connect. Did I say something about the 7th chakra? Yes, I did. It's about opening your crown chakra to receive assistance from the universe, to receive messages from somewhere, who knows, but the messages come from somewhere. Otherwise, why are we creating what we are creating? I have been receiving a lot of downloads lately, and I don't know where it comes from, but we move. Anyway, let's look at this. We have the 9th house. That's the Sagittarius house, isn't it? Yes, it is. And then we have older man. Maybe you are receiving assistance from from an older man. Firecracker, excitement. and target a goal-oriented person. Yeah, I'm getting like you can't detach yourself from the goal of the mountain because you have a goal. You know what you want. You know where you want to be. You know who you want to be. You know who you want to become. But it's all about releasing. Ooh, that's the confirmation. It's important for you to release attachments to the life that you want to create, because there are many twists and turns in a road or roads. There are many different people we must become to help us along our way, and then you might become your new self that's way better than who you visualize in your mind's eye, and that's okay. Wherever you end up, it's okay, because you're meant to be there, you know. So release your grasp on the attachment and let it flow like the river. Flow, flow, flow. I'm getting the message of, oh, it's all groovy, man. That's random. Like, just go with it. Go with the flow of the mountain. If you are overexerting yourself on the mountain, sit down on a boulder. And I'm getting the messages, oh my God, so many messages. I'm getting the message of, as soon as you need a rest on the mountain, a place to rest will be there. If it's a bench, if it's a boulder, if it's, I don't know, a random chair, as soon as you get that inkling to rest, you see that you can rest right there. And it's like what you need will always be there, group 2, because it's meant for you. Whew, wow. Oh, let's go to your charms. Wow, beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. Okay, let's see your charms. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. We have, I don't know what these are called. Something where you mix cement, the truck that you mix cement in. The woman on the beach with the word soul on her hat. Avocado. We have the blue Care Bear with the star on its belly. We have whey protein. Land Rover. Kind of like a luxury. Woo! Oh my God. Did you see? Wow, that's wild. Okay, I have a message there. Number 1 on the calendar, and it says happy. You are putting yourself first when you, okay, back to the mountain. When you feel like you need to rest on the mountain, and then you see a bench or whatever you see so that you can rest. And that will make you happy. The way this fell out of my hand and spun around and wanted to fall onto the floor, it's kind of like if you don't take time to rest on that mountain, you aren't putting yourself first. You are denying yourself of what you need. You are putting yourself in the worst case, in the worst possible position by not resting, by not following the flow of the mountain, by not overcoming obstacles with grace and dignity. You are putting yourself to the side. You're putting yourself onto the floor and being like, you know what? I don't matter. Where I want to be matters more than where I am now. And you need to focus on where you are now, even though you have goals in your head. Wow, there's so many. Okay, whoops. The way this just dropped out my hand, Lamborghini. This is all about luxury, doing the best for yourself with the number 1. You see, it keeps falling out of my hand. It's like you are denying yourself of goodness. When you deny yourself of that rest on the mountain, you are denying yourself goodness. Don't push that to the side. Don't let it slip out of your hands. Don't let yourself slide, you know. Ooh. Do not deny yourself of goodness in this life, group 2. When it's time to stop, you need to stop. Take stock, rest, enjoy the moment. Ooh. This is hitting so much I have to dance. Like, come on. You got to put yourself first, group 2, and feed your soul. Oh, because there is a lot to gain by doing that. Oh, gosh. You are protecting yourself by doing that. Oh, so many energies. Just gonna wiggle about in my chair. Okay, this is a great group too. I love these energies for you. So just because you have a goal in mind doesn't mean you have to go, 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 go. Make sure you put yourself first and take some rest. Find your way through obstacles with grace and ease, because you got to put yourself first. Maybe many different people will come along to help you along your journey. And you are just working through a lot in this new year or whenever it may pop up for you. Thank you for watching group 2. Those are your messages. I love that for you. Let's move over to group 3. Let me know what you thought of that reading. I loved the vision of the mountain for your group. Oh, that was great. I love reading tarot so much, guys. I love it. I'm going to leave group 3 here now for now, so I can just... Whew. Group 3 was a lot anyway. So let's take a little bit of a break. How are you guys doing? How are you enjoying these readings? Whew. I feel like group 3 will be very big with loads and loads of messages. We already had many messages before I even started shuffling. Whew. Let me know what you think. Wow, I really need to to prepare myself. Yeah, ready for this new year. Good. Let me know what you learned from 2024. Like, I posted a video of me talking about what I learned from 2024. I'd love to hear what you have learned in this comment section, in this chat. Leaving a lot of, yeah, exactly. That's what you have to do. And releasing baggage is all about detachment, which was a message in group 2 as well. As I was saying, in group 2, I think I've been thinking a lot about detachment, because I'm going to be filming a video about detachment in one of my upcoming videos. I've written so many video ideas, talking video ideas. So I'm really excited to just film and release, to be alone and being very well by myself. Yes. Being able to be alone by yourself is just the best gift. It really is. Okay. Oh, I didn't see any of the cards. I just flipped them over and I just didn't look at them. All right. So group 3. Let's go. So I wrote down the message of mindfulness. And go back to while I was shuffling for your group, because I didn't even want to shuffle your cards. Loads of messages came out to not react. Yeah. And so lots of messages came out there, which will be useful for your reading now. So go back to the very, very beginning where I was shuffling for your cards. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Oh, a song wants to come through. I can feel it. Wait a second. Let me just sit with this. We are all part of the Rhythm Nation. Let me get those lyrics. What is this message? Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. We are all part of the Rhythm Nation. lyrics. Lyrics. With music by our side to break the colour lines, let's work together to improve our way of life. Join voices in protest to social injustice. A generation full of courage come forth with me. Do you know what? Reading that, it kind of sounds like a spell. The way it's written, like the length of the lines of the song, it feels like a spell. So maybe you are using words of affirmation a lot lately, or this is all about using your words wisely, standing up because we have social injustice as a lyric. How cool. I didn't know that song. Yeah, love that song. It's by Janet Jackson. It's Rhythm Nation by, oh, wait a second. Yeah, Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. I'm going to write that song down. Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. Ooh, amazing. Okay. So standing up for what's right, using your voice, because that's important. People of the world today, we are looking for a better way of life. Sing. We are part of the Rhythm Nation. People of the world, unite. Strength in numbers, we can get it right. One time, sing it up. We are part of the Rhythm Nation. I can't seem to find a house. Oh, you're still looking for a house. Oh, that's I bet you feel very frustrated. Oh, I'm so sorry for this long wait. People of the world, we are looking for a better way of life. Yeah, using your words. Yeah, it's not the best position to be in. Yeah, so let me get back to the reading. So using your voice, standing up for what's right. Again, I don't feel like I need to pick up your card just yet. I'm pretty sure I mentioned something about impatience while I was shuffling, or before I shuffled. I don't know. I can't remember, but what else wants to come through? Do you know what? I just feel like sitting here. I think that was a message as well. So just sitting where you are and not rushing to do anything, not forcing anything to happen. So shall we just sit here and just chill, just vibe? Let's just not do anything right now. Let's just wait until the energy to read the cards come through. So then I will start reading. Do you know, I feel like a gift is coming towards you because you aren't pushing, you aren't, or you won't be pushing, you won't be trying to make things happen, you won't be move, go, 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 go. I feel like inner wisdom will come from you, from all this, let's just sit here and just be. Yeah, so let's just sit in the silence, I say, as I continue talking. Okay. Shh, 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 shh. I don't know how long I'm going to sit here, so just bear with me, guys. I do feel the energy kind of shifting as I'm sitting in silence. So let me just be quiet. Okay, I feel like that's enough time because I just wanted to let this image sit with me before I said anything, just keeping with the theme of being silent. Keeping with the theme of being silent and just sitting with the silence. I kept talking while I was silent, and I thought, let me just let this vision go past and not react to that to that image just yet until I feel like it's the right time to talk about it. So while I was sitting in the silence, sitting with the silence, I saw a car hitting a wall. So now that I'm seeing the car, because when I was sitting in the silence, it was going whoosh. But now that I'm talking about it, it's going into the wall. What's that about? Shall we sit with that again? Now, do you know what I feel? Wow, this is very random, but now what I feel like doing is getting up from here and walking out of my flat and just keep walking and just leave that wreckage of the car behind. Okay. Hello. And then walking off into the sunset. Kind of visual. What kind of vision is that? But we'll go with it anyway. So let me just put it all together after just sitting with it. 안녕하세요. Let me just put it all together. So I saw the vision of a car speeding into a wall, but then as I started talking about it, it was, I don't know, it was going slow into a wall. And then the crash happens. And then the bricks are flying slowly in the air until it hits the ground with a loud, slow crash. As I said, oh my God, this is going into depth now. Okay. So as I said, loud crash, I felt like my voice was going low and into a mellow tone. Oh, so the sound of the bricks don't need to make a loud sound because it doesn't want to draw attention to the fact that the car smashed into the wall and now the bricks are flying all over the place onto the ground. It's like, oops, my car crashed. I'm not gonna give attention to the car being crashed. So I'm just gonna leave the car behind, leave the scene behind, and walk off into the sunset to start a new life. No one needs to know the crash that was my life. No one needs to know that the car is ruined. No one needs to know that I caused damage to a wall. No one needs to know. I'll just walk off into the sunset and that damage will just stay with me because it is a part of my journey. Wow. I suddenly need to cry. Not everyone needs to know the struggle. Not everyone needs to know what you're leaving behind. Not everyone needs to know the background of your story. As long as you know, you're the only person that needs to know. Ooh, guys. Maybe. And you can leave that car crash behind peacefully because maybe it was heading that way and you saw that it was heading that way in the first place. So knowing that you saw it happen before it was going to happen, you don't need to make a big deal out of it. It's like I saw this happening. I saw that I was going to crash. I saw that it was going to leave catastrophe behind. And that's okay. Just because a catastrophic event happens, it doesn't mean that I need to make a big deal out of it because I saw it coming in the first place. And now, oh, I feel like just put, you know what, I'm just going to go with these feelings, go with this energy and just lay my head down. And now that this has happened, I feel like I can sleep peacefully because maybe I was waiting for this car to crash into the wall. Maybe I was waiting for this to happen so that now this energy has left me. Now that this situation has happened, I can leave with my peace intact and go about and live my life. Oh my God. Wow. Now look at my hair, it's a mess. Okay. Wow. I feel like I need to calm down after seeing all of that. Yeah, okay. Wow, all right. So let's go on to the cards. I think maybe take the visualization and find message in that for you, because maybe it will mean something different for everyone. Who knows? But take, oh, what's that message? You can deliver a message to someone and they can take it however they like. And that depends on their mindset. That depends on how they view things. And that's a message. Maybe you have a message for someone else and they will take it how their mindset is set up, how they deal with tough messages. All right, okay, let's go to your cards. Wow, your group is very big. Your energy is massive. Wow, okay. We have love, wisdom. What you have is for you and you only. What you have been through is for you and you only, and for your ancestors to see, for your guardian angels to see, to help you, to guide you, you know. I just have a feeling to pack away all your cards, and it's like we don't need to see these cards. It's like with the energy of the car smashing into the wall, we don't need to see what happens next with the car and the wall, because it's not my problem anymore. It's not your problem anymore. It's none of my business. It's everyone else's problem to solve now. Guys, I don't know what to do. Should I keep reading your cards? Oh, I don't know what to do. Let me just sit with this energy again. I'm sorry for all the pauses, but the energy is just very different for your group 3. Yeah, I love it too. I'm getting like you got all you needed from the car that smashed into the wall. You got all you needed from the journey in the car. Oh my God. You got all you needed from the, yeah, you got all you needed from the journey in the car. You had all the conversations you needed to have if you were on the phone, if someone else was in the car with you. You got what you needed from the views while you were driving. Were you the one that was driving? Who knows? You got all the experiences that you needed from the car. And that wall was a place where, you know, you don't need to be in that car anymore. You need a new car with new experiences, with new views, with new conversations. A totally different car, a different color, a different make. Maybe it's a bigger car, maybe it's a small car, because you don't need that car anymore. Maybe this is like a mindset. I don't even want to say that. I just want to keep going with the image of the car and the wall and walking away. It's like with the car, you were driving away from your destination. So driving away from your past self and really moving into this space of the new. So the question is, what happened to your old car, group 3? It's like, because you're in this new car that smashed into a wall. But what happened to your old car? Did that smash into a wall? Did that just suddenly break down? Did that, I don't know, burst into flames? I don't know. What? And what will your new car look like? I feel like I just said that. I'm just gonna come down from those messages, I think. Do you know what? I've made the decisions to put your card. I've made the decision to put your cards away because we don't need it. We don't need to see anything. We don't need to know because we've already explored a lot. We have already felt the energy. We've already talked through the energy. So why do we need more? Why? Don't take more than you need in your car, group 3. Pack wisely to put things in your boot of your car. Make sure the what's the mirrors on the door called? The mirrors on the door. Anyway, make sure the mirrors on the door are fixed. So, oh, I suddenly feel sick. Oh, that's how you know this energy is hitting, because I've noticed that when I'm around people who, well, these days, when I'm around people who I don't like the energy of, I start to feel sick. Oh, don't like that. But yeah, so yeah, I start to feel like okay. Okay, so that's never happened in a reading before where I felt sick. So that's very interesting. It's like maybe you don't like the energy of the car anymore, so that's why you're smashing it into the wall. Pay attention to how energy feels in your body. Do you feel sick? Do you feel like you have indigestion? So stomach aches when you're around certain people or certain situations. Yeah, as I was saying, fix the mirror on your wall, on your door of the car. just so that it doesn't break off at any point. Okay. Okay, so let's put the cards away before I start to get nosy and look at the cards. I don't know what the cards are, but only God knows. Okay, so let's see. Put everything away. Oh, guys, how do you feel about these messages? I have never ever in my life channeled like that before. Wow, that was a great experience. Let me know. Oof. Let me know when I feel what I understand the message. Check in with yourself and pay. Yes, yes, exactly. Wow. Hello. How are you doing, Mrs. Ruby Jewel? So happy to have you here. Okay. We're just doing a pick a card reading on your New Year messages. I just finished group 3, which was very powerful. I feel like it's the most powerful reading I've done, to be fair. Wow, I will always remember this. Oh, thank you so much, group 3, for being here. Thank you so much for your energy and just being here. Let me just... Sorry if that's too loud. I just suddenly felt the urge to do that. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wow, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I don't know if I want to continue with this live or not. Let me know if you have any questions for me. What do you want to know? I don't think I'll do any more readings right now because I feel like I need to come down from group 3's energy. Let me drink some water. Oh yeah, ask me a question, but I won't do any readings. That was a privilege to read for. Oh, I'm excited for the question. I love questions. Oh, I just said I'm not going to do any more readings right now. Just like general questions, if you have anything that you need to know. Or if you have any questions that you've been burning to know the answers to. Did that even make sense? I don't know. Maybe about mental health. Maybe about life. Who knows? Or let's just chat. What do you guys want to talk about? At the start of this video, I was very, whoa, this is very chaotic. This is very exciting. Ooh. But now I feel like I've all mellowed out. I feel like I'm just chill. I'm not going to do any readings with the cards. So what do you need to know? Let's just think of something random at the top of my head. So, a random message. Yeah. Know when it's time to leave. That's a random thing that I started thinking of when I was in a job, or from different jobs where I just stayed and I stayed when I didn't need to stay for that long. So I thought to myself, okay, know when it's time to leave, and I live my life by that statement. Yeah. So that could be a random message. You're welcome. So yeah, I've written down so many, oh, thank you, so many video ideas for my channel that will last for a very, very long time. So just randomly, I've received so many downloads. I've never received downloads like it, I don't think. So there was this one time I was in the kitchen just making some food, I think, and then all washing up, and suddenly it just felt like I had this big idea just come into my brain, like, oh my god, the rivers have parted, I need to write this message down. And then as soon as I wrote it down, it's like the channel just closed, and I felt like I had to come down from that. It felt like I had been going through a period of overthinking, so I needed to come down from that. I needed to rest, which was very strange. Don't wait for the car to crash if you see it going that way. Yeah, exactly. Don't wait for the car to crash if you see it going that way. Abandon it before you crash. Great, I love that. Yeah. So if there's no other questions, I guess I'll end the live. I'll give it like a few seconds. I feel like I should just not read anyone's energy at the moment because I came down from a big reading from group 3. So not right now. Not right now. Sorry. But I will do more readings. I have many pick a card readings on my channel, so you can click on those to watch them, maybe get some messages from there. Oh, so my arm is suddenly itching. Wait a second. It doesn't usually itch there. I have eczema, so I don't know why that part of my arm is itching. I don't have eczema there. Rest before reacting or taking action. Yeah, exactly. Rest before reacting or taking action. Alright, so oh my god, is that the time? Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go because I feel like I want to go to do some shopping in the shops around the corner, see if I can buy some clothes. If not, I'll just come home and watch a film. All right, thank you everybody. Thank you for your energy, especially for group 3. I loved that reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See you.